the JBDC has been doing amazing work with MSMEs in its Digital Jamaica project for years. And right now we're going to be speaking with Mr. Harold Davis, Acting Chief Executive Officer of the JBDC, and a success story of the Digital Jamaica project, Mr. Orain Luton of Luton's Castor Oil. Castor Oil. Good morning to you both. Welcome to Cool 97 FM.
Morning.
Good morning.
Oh, it's such
Thanks
a pleasure.
And good morning to your listeners.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Luton. So, Mr. Davis, we're going to get started with you. How are MSMEs benefiting from the Digital Jamaica initiative and other JBDC training products geared towards digital transformation, such as BizWiz?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having us again. It's good to come home to Cool FM.
Amen.
Every time. Our MSMEs have, first of all, let me just say that digital transformation and the inclusion of digital processes is no longer a nice to have thing in your business. It is a need to have for survival, for growth, for continuity, for sustainability, for profitability, for ultimate internationalization. You have to. That's the world that commerce is conducted in. That's the world that business is conducted in now. So you have to be looking at it if you're not. So JBDC has been diligently implementing many programs, including the big one, as you mentioned, Digital Jamaica, which is about leveling up our entrepreneurs to making sure that they are completely familiar and comfortable and utilizing digital processes and systems in their business. And they have been, so far, 1,800 plus MSMEs have benefited from training under the Digital Jamaica project. And a further almost 80 entrepreneurs have been digitally transformed. In other words, we assist by providing a grant to help them to move one of their digital processes. But also we have been engaging JBDC ourselves with radical digital transformation over the past 5 or so years.
Yes.
We have digitalized a number of our processes to make it easier and seamless and to make it highly more efficient for entrepreneurs to interact with us as an agency. Online registration has been in vogue for a few years now. We have upgraded our e-commerce to make accessible to a market that is international. Some of our MSMEs and their products and so on through the things we make and brand. Most recently, as you mentioned, we have introduced that online learning platform, which allows entrepreneurs to learn on their own time, on their own steam, at their own pace, in their own convenience. And that has the uptake in that since we have launched earlier this year in April has been amazing. Lots of entrepreneurs, over 300, have logged on and signed up and are actively doing their online learning. So it is an exciting time for us, and we are so proud of our entrepreneurs to have embraced the digital transformation as a means of their business growth, of their business structuring, of their business profitability.
Thank you so much, for the information, because I was thoroughly impressed when I saw it being pushed a few years ago, as you said, 5 years ago, in terms of the integration of digital technology in all areas of business. It's fundamentally changed how businesses are operating. But as you just said, it's merely beyond just digitizing old processes. It's almost like reimagining the business models, the workplace culture, and the customer experience using modern technology. And so one person who's benefited from that is Mr. Luton. And I'd love you to tell us about your experience with the Digital Jamaica training and how these digital tools that you have implemented has certainly helped your business.
All right, great. So my name is Orain Luton. We are Luton's Castor Oil, where we do cold press castor oil. We also farm the beans. The castor oil is good for the ear, for the skin, and for the entire body. So our tagline is from the farm to the bottle for our LTIU. So I've been a customer of JBDC for a while, so they have engaged me for the program. Before I have this manual system of pen and paper, and I have to set aside a day for filing and so on. So this tool now, I was given a grant, an Odoo tool. So this tool helped me to formalize the business. So no more pen and paper. I can generate receipts. I can track my stock, and that's the beauty of it. And also, the inventory part was my problem. So when you order online, you get your product. I go in, and you tell me how much stock I have leave. So the overall digitalization of the business, that's the tool that helped me.
Got you, and it makes you more efficient, clearly, and how you spend as well. Sir Davis, how do entrepreneurs access the JBDC support training programs? In general, just the easiest way to connect with the organization.
Well, the easiest way is online, actually. I mentioned earlier.
Yes, clearly.
Yes. I mentioned online registration into JBDC that has been in vogue for a few years now. It was the early part of our digital transformation journey as an organization. Right. So you can just go on. It's www.jbdc.net, and you can register online. But for those entrepreneurs who are not yet in the digital space or online space and might feel it a little intimidated to do so, you can always call us. Right. Call us and we'll walk with you and make sure that we hold your hand where you are and get you to where we both want to be. So you can call us 928-516-125, and of course we have offices right across the island in 7 locations, plus a network of partner institutions, universities, and so on. So there are multiplicity of ways that you can reach to us. We have offices in St. Anne's Bay, Montego Bay, Savannah Lamar, Mandeville, St. Thomas, and of course Kingston, Jamaica. So call that number that I mentioned, or go online for more information where JBDC is concerned. And we are waiting and yearning to take that development growth, development journey with you. Level. That's what we are here to do, from concept to market.
Well, thank you so much, of course, Mr. Harold Davis, as well as Mr. Orain Lutin. Of course, Mr. Davis is the acting Chief Executive Officer of the JBDC, and Mr. Orain Lutin of Lutin's Castor Oil, a success story and by every measure of the Digital Jamaica project. So.